unusual. And a lady called Jess from St Asaph in North Wales to hold that against her. But currently it's under 3 feet of water, so she's not under the water tonight. She is here for you guys. And she's going to be talking about antibiotics, bacteria, and diarrhea, not necessarily in that order. All right, ladies and gents, round of applause.
We hear a lot in the media, it seems at the moment, about bacteria and how we should kill them. There always seems to be a TV advert about a new cleaning product or something that will kill 99.9% of bacteria. And then there's stories in the paper about terrifying antibiotic-resistant superbugs. And so you get the idea that these bacteria are pretty bad guys. But what if I said that, in fact, you can have antibiotics that will make you ill, and that you could then use bacteria to try and make you better? And this could be the situation that happens with a Clostridium difficile infection. Clostridium difficile, or C. diff, is a type of bacteria that lives in some people's guts. And we have millions of bacteria that live in our guts all the time. And most of the people that have a small amount of these C. diff there don't have any problems because all the other bacteria stop them from causing too much trouble. It's a little bit like having a bacterial community where most of them are upstanding members of the bacterial community and they're able to keep a few unruly hooligans under control. This balance, though, can be upset if we take antibiotics. It kills off a lot of those law-abiding bacterial citizens, and then that means that there's more nutrients available for the unruly C. diff hooligans. When this happens, they're able to multiply quickly, establish an infection, and this then causes symptoms within the patient, like severe diarrhea, abdominal pains, inflammation of the bowel, and all of these things can have quite serious implications. So we can see how the antibiotic